Hello, it's me, Reza Gaming. I'm back. It's me. I'm gonna move this out of the way. There we go. Hope you're doing well. I'm back. We're doing some more Oxygen Not Included. We're continuing the Blasted Ceres series. I think we're bouncing back pretty well. So let's just jump right in. So, what are we up to? Let's see. Well, we've been setting up the Bammoth ranch. At the moment, I believe we're just trying to multiply our Plume Squashes. They're a little bit too hot, so we need to put some kind of central cooling in. I think what we're probably going to do is we're going to put a Thermo Aquatuner over here, maybe? And then link the Nectar cooling loop up to this. Sounds like a bit of a plan. We have a lot of CO2 that's accumulated in here. I guess we've got to release it down here at some point. Or we could dig in this way. That's probably reasonable as well. Yeah, we could do that. And then if we go like that, we could dig a bit more of this out and maybe it won't all spill everywhere. I guess we'll see. What we do need to do, people are starting to get stressed because they're getting popped eardrums. That's because they've been going in here. That's because they've been going in here to build the volcano tamers. We have got our gold volcano tamer up and running. That seems to be working correctly. We're in the process of getting our gold volcano set up. I believe we're having our copper volcano. We're having some partial success. But what I want to do is I actually want to replace all the docks in here with atmo suits. So we'll start removing all of this stuff. We'll put the suit terminals in here instead. How many ammo suits do we have? We have 7. We could repurpose these ones in a minute. Maybe we'll make another 3 anyways. Yeah, we'll make another 3 anyways. We have enough metal, that's fine. And that should stop the pop teardrops. So we want to get the copper volcano online. There is another gold volcano up here we want to do something with, but for now we're just letting it erupt into the ethanol, because that's also deleting heat. I do want to get the sleep machine working. I think that would be a good idea. And then maybe after that we'll get some more duplicates. I'll just print some omelets for now, that seems fine. We're accumulating quite a menagerie of critters in here. I'm going to be quite sparing on what skills I'm giving these guys. I might give you some extra science just so you get extra attribute points. You could have supplying 2. You could have supplying 1. You could have supplying 2. Seems fine. How are the Floxes doing? You have 1 too many. I'm looking forward to the intermittent power stopping being a thing. You have 2 too many. That's kind of funny. How'd that happen? That's fine. We just have to periodically do that. If we dig this out, what have we got over here? We've got some nectar. The rest of these liquids are gradually freezing over here. Probably just want to dig this out as well, really, don't I? Like this. Oh, yeah, that should be fine with the pitch pump being there. And then we can come in here and build the steam turbine room this way. I think that's probably fine. If we're going to do that, we should have insulated tile around here. Actually, if it's a steam turbine, I think we're fine. We'll just leave it. This area is supposed to be hot anyways. We'll just put the steam turbine here. We will need the insulated tile here. And I think what we'll do is we'll just seal this off. We'll do something involving this. That's alright. We'll grab some more rock as well. Is there... Oh, I believe we're in the middle of trying to grab this Bammoth too. That's fine, we'll keep doing that. We have actually found some radioactive biomes, and we found a beta hive. We're finding lots of interesting things at this point, but I do want to make sure that we're growing these Plume Squashes first and foremost. How many Plume Squash seeds do we have? We have 4. Okay, these are all priority 9. I need to go through and update all of my priorities. That is absolutely a thing I need to do. People have pointed out. So, let's see. That would be on duties. Pike apples are on priority 8. These are on priority 9. Let's put these on priority 7. For now, see how that goes. Some more snow. Coal. Okay, let's set these to priority 7 as well. I want to have an actual thing about these. These need to be priority 9. This can be priority 8. This is already priority 8, that's fine. Okay, so... what we need to do is we need to catch a moment when everyone's... I guess if people are taking the masks out, they can keep wearing them for a little bit. But yeah, we need to remove all this stuff immediately. And then just get the suits going so we don't get stressed, because that's literally what killed the last colony from the popped eardrums. But yeah, long story short, I have plans to go home this weekend, and they have fallen through because we have COVID, hooray. I suspect, so you know how I was ill last week? I suspect that may have been me already having had COVID. At least I'm hoping that's the case. So, I think it's just my wife at this point. And she's doing okay. I'm checking up on her occasionally. He's doing alright. His wire's broken? That's fine. Let's see, in terms of construction, that's all priority 8, that's okay. Let's set new builds to priority 9 for now. Actually, let's set them to priority 8. We are going to try and stop using priority 9 so often, because it doesn't actually help us. I think this is fine. We'll investigate. That could be priority 8 as well. Put more of these in here. Now, I think you did actually bring some refined metal in here, right? No. Well, that's funny. We did remove the checkpoints, so for now you're probably just still partially wandering around in suits, partially mixing things up and being annoying. There is plenty of oxygen out here, though, so you should be alright. Now, these guys have warmed up. This guy is still in the process of warming up, this one. But he's nearly there. Our plan of heating them up in the volcano was partially successful, and they have fully healed now from being groomed, so that's nice. We do need to do this immediately if we're going to put any Bammoths in there. What else do we want to do? Well, we know that this is going to be a steam turbine. We have plenty of plastic now. Let's not make it out of Mercury. Making them out of lead is alright. Making them out of Mercury is probably not alright. We also do need some transformers or some kind of transformer spine at some point. I'm not really sure where to put it. It's a big map. I'm very tempted just to put it over here. There isn't really a huge amount of other stuff in this area. But then I'm also thinking we could probably fit a nice little branch column here. Maybe I'll just put the transformers under here for now. That could work. Right, deliver suit. We'll need wires for all of these as well. So I think what we'll do is we'll just hook it up like this, and then we'll just move that wire. Seems sensible to me. Okie dokie. Keep an eye out for anyone who is super stressed. Carpet tiles is a thing we can do as well. That worked to a point last time. The only thing is we're using all our reed fiber at the moment to get the atmo suits going. So that is indeed a thing. Food is going up again because we moved the pike apples up here and we're fertilizing them. Not sure this is going to be permanent, so we haven't mechanized it yet. It's alright. I'm thinking I probably shouldn't have insulated this whole pipe here. Because this area of the map is... Actually, it's just not dissipating any heat because it's all carbon dioxide. It's idle. Oh, deliver. Who's doing this? There you go. Some shenanigans involving masks. That's alright. Here you go. We did at least figure out the logic behind this last time. Yes. Good temporary fix. Not exactly what we wanted long term. At least no one seems to be completely... No one seems to be completely trapped. I guess we'll find out. Right, set these to priority 9. That is actually important. There you go. What else? Automation. We can remove all of this. Because all the gas is being pumped in from here now. Not going to cause too many issues. Swept up all the polluted water, that's fine. There's still a little bit over here. We'll grab this too. Let's see. Construction. This all needs to be priority 9. You can priority 9 that as well. We'll deliver another suit here. There you go. Yeah, because everyone's just been dropping their masks off at the checkpoint. Okay. You're fine. You're just having fun. Yeah, at least we're getting the gold out. We do need to dig up more igneous rock, ideally, for these volcano tamers. So that is... which one? There's not a lot of it, I know that much. There's a little bit inside the geodes. Whose bright idea was it to make it the same color as the sodding default background? Right. Here we go. Here's a little bit. Right. Try again. We need to fix this system as soon as we can. Also, I realize we're probably just going to have a lot of people running around in oxygen masks for now. That's alright. I can cope with that. There you go. You did that correctly this time, Pete. Congratulations. Speak to it. But yeah, we want the atmo suits here as well so the duplicates don't get soggy. And we do actually need to sweep up all of this as well, so I'll probably 9 this. The Mercury does have to go, because that's giving you all soggy feet permanently. So, what's going on with this? I think we just need to remove this, and then that should melt immediately. Yep, there we go. So now we've got a blob of oil. We need to put another blob of tallow over here. That is set to an errand. So are these. The amount of steam in here is sufficient. It's getting a little hot in here. Because not everything has been built yet. We should be pretty close to actually getting this online. But again, I still primarily want to wait until we've done this. Which you are currently doing. Although you are standing in the flux strand while you're doing it, so that's quite funny. Deliver these here. And in terms of oxygen, It's mostly going through the pipes and not really doing anything at the moment. Although, yeah, this is mostly full now, so we should be getting out of that awkward transition phase. Is there any more local metal as well? Because if there is, we should be digging it up to help build all of this stuff. We can dig this up. We can dig this up, that's fine. There's a little bit over here we can dig. That seems very sensible. And then we can dig all of that. Seems good to me. Oh, it's so nice to actually see them working on this stuff now. Yeah, and you're getting this stuff finished. It's fine. I believe in you guys. I believe. So yeah, it's a Thursday. We don't normally stream on a Thursday. Because my plans have been cancelled, I might try and fit in a few more streams, make a bit more progress. We'll see. I'm enjoying this run a lot. And I want to make some more progress. Plume Squashes are doing alright now. Good to see. Is that a move command? What's that for? An egg? Yeah, put the egg in here. The egg unreachable? Still trying to get over here. There's no more geysers over here for now. Lots of sleep wheats. We can still grab all these sleep wheats. That is an option. And I would prefer them to deliver all the sleep wheats over here so we can start making some more frost buttons. That is certainly a calorie option. Okay, keep delivering all of these. This random segment of oxygen can go over here. It's free oxygen. There you go. Who's idle? No one. Hello, Bat Guy. What are you up to today? How have you been? I saw you were on earlier. I'm busy at work, but we're getting the Copper Volcano set up. We've actually got Atmos suits ready. They're kind of charging up at the moment, so we're kind of letting people vibe in the masks at the moment. While this gets online, we've got a more or less full pipe of oxygen going on. I think we need to increase the pressure threshold though, because these are pumping empty sometimes. Let's actually investigate. What am I doing for power? People are running on wheels. There's a petroleum generator. Other than that, not a huge amount of stuff. Oh, I see what the issue is. Right. Now we remove all of this. There you go. Yeah, so we've got a petroleum generator, we've got the wheels, and we've got some backup coal generators in case we print off some coal, but that's not really being used. We have a lot of duplicates. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. That was an accident. Frankie, you need to get to bed. Let's set a sleep-only schedule for now. So that could be here. Downtime. Then Frankie, you can go in here for now. We're doing this to avoid the whole popped eardrum situation. So now I think we just remove all of this. And then that oxygen should recirculate back here. Oh, we're just releasing all of it here. Red alert will surely help with the stress level. Yes, exactly. We also need to find some dupes who are wearing masks and get them to remove the masks once they're back in the base. I think it might be a bit late for Frankie. We'll see. Right, Frankie is now asleep. Stress is still going up. Pop eardrums. 10% per cycle. That's not what we want to see. Well, we're probably going to have a Frankie stress reaction. That's fine. Digging on Lindsay, building on Mima. We did adjust the priorities in some things. And I think now Yeah, looks like some dupes are using the suits now. So I think we set this to vacancy only. And then we have them do some base work for now. So who's got unreachable toilet? You do, so... Unequip. Unequip. Now I can get back in the base. I think we'll unequip you now, because your mask is empty anyways, and you're in an oxygen zone. Equip your suit. Mari's pretty stressed too. Well, Frankie is stressed, but they're still asleep for now, so we'll see what happens. Oh, now he's lashing out. Frankie the disruptive dupe. Ooh. At least he's got lots of manual generators to blow up. Perfect bait. Right, remove all of the masks. This will be fine, provided that all of these actually fill up. We could also disconnect and remove all of this. And the other thing we'll want to do, so we're definitely going to want to just set up an oxygen pump in here. Is this all from eardrums? Yes. It literally is all from eardrums when they're going in this little bit here. That's the entire source of distress. So this is a purely temporary problem. Meanwhile, already fixing everything. The duplicates have been repairing stuff a lot. Yeah, but it's kind of like my fault. I'm not gonna suggest it's not my fault. TBH. Who's scolding? Oh, yeah, you're in here. Right, go back. Nice try, Nails. Nails, I'm literally... You need to wake up, Nails. There you go. Sometimes they just forget to do stuff on the other speeds. At least you can breathe. We got a lot of water that's ended up here just because it's all the ice melting. Let's see. Nails, you can heal up over here. And the duplicates have been running on wheels for a while, so I'm pretty happy with their speed. I'm telling you to make this all out of wolframite? Really? Seemed like a good idea. Right, let's get rid of all of that. You had the wolframite on the rails. Game. Right, so this is... Yeah, that's fine like this. And then I can sweep up the oil here as well. I should sweep up all the oil in here. I think I'm just going to leave it in there. Not really super annoyed about it. But yeah, we should get more steam power now, so that's good. But yes, we'll want to make sure that these oxygen vents aren't just pumping oxygen out into the environment now, because that's wasted now. You can dig all of this as well. That seems good. Then probably come down here and just grab all of this. Seems easy enough. You can actually build these as well. Got unreachable food. You do. Here you go. Remove your suit. All of you guys need to remove your suits now. Right, Frankie is back to normal, so we'll... This definitely didn't work, but that's fine. Frankie, you can go back to the second default schedule. That's very helpful schedule naming. Wow, this is really built up. What was the plan with this again? I guess we'll just build a mesh tile over here. I guess we do want all of this liquid in here at some point, don't we? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just see? Easy peasy. And now you've got the suit as well. Your digging skill is a lot higher. And the liquid is all behaving. All the CO2 is going to start falling in here. That's alright. How much steel have we made? Not a huge amount. I think the plan was we were going to make one of these out of ceramic. We stopped making ceramic. How about we try that again? So, we don't have any coal. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a thing. So, you can turn wood into refined carbon. You can't turn wood into coal. Interesting. I don't really want any more duplicates at the moment. Very interesting. So we don't have any ceramics, so we're going to have to keep our metal refinery out here for now. So we need to make another 8 lots of steel. That should be fine. We'll just get you to keep doing that. We have a broken outlet pipe, but that's fine, because we're literally just pumping in this water and letting it condense. That is literally just what we're doing. Yeah, this is looking better. It's still not really looking good. How about we set you to 500? Let the air pressure build up a bit again. Skills, that's fine. What is up? Digging on Ari? Sure. You never did dump all this mercury anywhere, did you? Where were we even dumping the mercury? We're dumping the mercury in here. This is set to priority 9. But nobody has been doing it before it recondenses. Because its heat capacity is so low. As soon as anyone sweeps it up, it just doesn't happen. Can I set this to yellow alert for a little bit then? I think I'll do that, just for a little bit. The Bammoth, we found the Bammoth. There's the egg as well. So we want to dig this. We want to dig you. We leave the bees alone for now. Then we probably come in here and we carve this. And we carve this. And then we probably just dig over here as well. That seems fine. We aren't getting a huge amount of nectar because you still need to fix this fire. Also, we're slowly replacing all of these lamps with lumen quarters to reduce the temperature gain over here. Oh, I'm hoping you guys are actually starting to deliver the... Yes, you are. That's good. How much are you delivering at a time, though? That's the question. There's still a load of ice down here. How much ice do we actually have? Because if we run out of ice, it's a big problem for these oxygen plants. We've got 514 tons of ice. I think we'll be fine. Fair enough. Keep planting more squashes. You guys are a little glum at the moment. You have 2 eggs in here. Yeah, at least your power isn't going out of control either. It's all priority 8. It looks like they still haven't really been dealing with the mercury. We need more than one bottle empty here, I think. How much mercury have you been dumping at a time? Did you just drop that bottle? That was like a kilogram. Man. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how successful it is. So we actually want to set this conveyor up to go over here. So that can go around. I think I'm going to set this up with some bridges. This. Then that can just go in here. And then we'll just dump all the eggs, the edibles, the Bammoth patties, the industrial products. Cool. All that stuff. Yeah, send that in there, please. And then what else do we want? See, this is our power at the moment. Now, the issue is they're all suffocating down here because the CO2 level has gotten too high. The reason the CO2 level has gotten too high is because there was a load of... A, there was a load of atmospheric CO2 that got in here, and B, we've been overproducing it over here. So we do actually need to seal this off and let some of it get consumed. How much mercury you got in here now? We got a little bit of water as well. Whatever. We need more oxygen coming in. This is not really enough. I guess it's just the curse of filling up all the soup docks. Let's have a look at... Oh, we don't have long commutes anymore. Well, that's probably a sign that everyone's stuck in the base. Ren can have building. At least doing this stuff pretty quickly. But we're not producing any more carbon dioxide in here, and now this is sealed off because the liquid is blocking the carbon dioxide from here for now. So this level should decrease eventually. Right, did we build those pedestals? We did. How many? We have 3 carb lumens, so we should put these here as well. Remove these. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, it's getting bad enough that the CO2 is starting to get up here and you're starting to get suffocating in your sleep, which is not what we want. We have prioritized people to do a lot of building, so hopefully that actually happens. How is the copper doing in here? It's somewhat cool, that's fine. Stress is decreasing again now because they're not all getting popped eardrums. That's a good sign. A load of water over here, that's alright. What are you grabbing? Oh, you're grabbing all the solid carbon dioxide and you're just putting it in here. Well, I mean, no wonder it's off-gassing. How about I set this to sweep only for now, and then you will stop doing that. I've set to priority 1. The Mercury is resettled. This is just freezing over here, great. I guess now we'll look at the colony report and see what everyone's actually up to. So they're mostly just generating power. A little bit of construction supply going on, but not very much because they're still trying to just fill all these suits. So I think we can just speed through this, because at the moment we're just waiting for the suit docks to fill up again. Now, in the meantime, what else is the plan? So we can remove... We can remove these. We can remove this. And then we can put a gas pump over here, and we can start setting this up. So I think what I'll do is I'll just surround it with a load of manual airlocks, and we'll lock them. And then I don't have to pump it all out, because it's all pure oxygen anyways. Well, it will all be pure oxygen anyways. And then if we need to maintain it, we can. I don't want to do anything particularly fancy for this. So that ladder can just go up here. There you go. And then one gas pump will do. We'll put an atmo sensor on that. And what we want to do is we want to hook up all of our vent oxygen into the atmo suits, because we know this is going to be pure. Provided that we don't straight up open it. So that could just go here so we can access the wire. Then that pipe can go... Oh. I mean, I did just get you to deconstruct all of this. Oh, you know what? Keep deconstructing it. We'll move it down here. Let's see. So that can go around here and then just through here, probably. Then that can just go in. But now, any of this are reachable? A little bit. Ladders. There you go. That should do. You've not done a very good job on this. They've not been dumping the Mercury here fast enough. Planting the Plume Squashes. So we'll keep planting the Plume Squashes as well, and then all the Bammoths are going to get multiplied. We actually have 3 eggs in here now. So, can we actually get this finished first? Oh, we need to put a ladder in here as well. That makes sense. I'm hoping we can find a beta with a Saturn Critter Trap next to it. If not, maybe we make our own, and that's what we do for our backup power. Seems pretty tempting this time. So, what's going on with this ethanol? I think we stopped growing them over here. I mean, they are at least growing consistently over here, but I think we move them inside now. The Nosh Bean can stay. We can actually make some tofu now if we want. Maybe we just keep growing some Nosh Beans here for now. I've got to admit, especially because this area is warming up a little bit, we might as well get some Nosh Beans while we can, and then store them somewhere. It's still cold enough down here that our food is mostly deep frozen. It's kind of umming and ahhing. Well, once we get the nectar going here, we'll set up a proper freezer as well. Did we make all that steel? No. That is still in progress. Someone on the mission for the Bammoth? No, you're actually going to go do this. You're still trying to recover from cold. Wait, so the suit isn't protecting you from the cold? Really? I'm quite surprised by that. You have 20 centimeters of thickness. Guys, is this actually a thing? Do ammo suits not stop duplicates from getting chilly? That is bad. Need to not be cold before getting in the suit. I see. That makes sense. Well, we're in a bit of an awkward situation then, where they're cold getting in the suits. How you doing, Laden Swallow? We'll get some more metal ore for sure. More skill points. Building. Let's give you more science, I guess. For attribute points. You can do the same. I think we stop leveling people up in a minute. At least until we get some actual recreation going on. Let's put some more pedestals over here. Who's idle? People are idle in the base now. Okay. What else do we want you to do then? The CO2 is getting consumed. That's fine. George is down here. We can not yet make some spicy tofu. How about we keep trying to grab all this metal? That seems like a good use of your time. And then we can start exploring over here as well. Yeah, because you can grab all of this really easily. And this. And then we could also get in here pretty easily. There's no slimeling in here. Let's leave that and then dig this, these, and these. We'll probably start some research again in a minute if we really felt like it. Why is gas getting stuck up here? This seems like the system is backfired. I think this system could definitely be improved. How about for now? Just do it like this. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do for now. Obviously, this is going to change when we install this, but that's alright. You're getting kind of flooded. It's probably still alright, knowing how it's going. Do we need any more plastic? Not at the moment, so I guess we can leave that flooded. Right, everything's been dropped up here. That's good. We do need to get this out of here. We need to see what the little Bammoths do. Or the big Bammoths, when they go up here. See whether our dropper is going to work or not. It takes a while to multiply the Bammoths, so that's fine. Let's copy these, plant some more Nosh sprouts. We should probably actually put in a... We should actually queue up tofu on here, I think. We do have a little bit of water available. You know what? Sure, make some tofu. Forbid mutant. Who is suffocating? No one should be going out here without a suit. Also, you did actually need to do this. This is an option. We need oil here. All the steam is escaping now. Yes, we're going to have to pour some more water in here, I think. So remove. Remove. So the tallow turning into oil is working pretty well at actually liquid locking this off. easily. The main issue being this oil's gone a bit close. Need to let some more water back in here. We can build some more temperature plates, that's fine. Just regular ice, I think. Actually, there's enough steam in here, I don't think it's going to cause any issues. That should be fine. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with a little bit of sour gas in here. I guess we'll see. Yeah. There we go. Easy. We didn't get any sour gas in this one. I don't think the sour gas or the carbon dioxide are actually going to cause any issues, because they're all going to sink to the bottom. But there is a little bit of a heat leak. Oh, we need a vacuum. Actually, that's a good point. We do need a vacuum here. So, I think we need to... a bit. And then add another pedestal. Interesting. Right, how goes the CO2? Not great. Oh, it's getting let back in through here now. Okay, well, let's just seal this off then. Let's just seal it off. Use idle. Lyra has gotten trapped. How? Oh, because of stuff over here. That's fair enough. There is actually some more coal over here. You know what? We'll grab some coal. George, you've helped us out. An unfamiliar building has been discovered in my colony. There's movement inside, but whoever the inhabitant is, they seem wary of us. We can convince them that we mean no harm. We could very well end up with a fresh recruit and a new useful building. Indeed. I think it's time we knock. We could definitely use a George. And we're pretty close to the point where we can get Spicy Tofu, so... Also, we could easily make some deep-fried goodies. We'll just let Frankie knock here indefinitely. He keeps knocking until you, click this. It's George! There he is. We got in here some brine. Okay. Very shy. We need to improve decor, turn on festive lights. Well then, if you guys are looking for something else to do, we can definitely take a wire and just send it this way. And what I'll do is I'll put in some... This should definitely be wood. We'll put in some wood tiles. And that can all go there. And then this wire can run over here. We'll want to do something relating to the sleep machine as well at some point. At least with no shortage of refined metal now. There you go. And then in terms of decor, we'll put in some wood tiles. The slime is not slimy. There's no germs on it, so we can replace all of this without issues. Yeah, George likes it. We'll just put you in a little wooden bucket. How does that sound? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do, won't it, George? Maybe we'll just clear this up. There you go. We'll see how much progress that makes. The duplicates will get up to that pretty quickly. Looks like everything's been built over here. That's good. You did deliver this, so remove that. Hello. That should heat up fairly quickly. Looks like most of the heat is dissipated over here. I guess we'll see. Could have been cleaner, but it's still working. Right, that's all insulated now, so I can just remove this. This is all priority 5. Let's make this priority 8. This could be priority 7. Not overly important. This could be priority 9. I want more nectar. Please and thank you. Yeah, you're getting more oxygen now. That's good. We do need to put in another suit dock, but there is plenty of stuff to do in the base as well, so that's fine. Very annoyed that the Mercury keeps freezing. Let's sweep that up as well. What else do we want? Let's make this priority 9, because I would like to get that hooked up to the actual Atmos suits, if possible. We can also get all this finished. Get more steam in here, this will work better. This has been working absolutely fine. But again, it's not actually heat sealed, so that's why it's condensed in here. If we want the power, we might as well actually make it... Oh, we might as well actually make it isolated. Everything is flooded over here now. That's a lot of water. I guess we could sweep this up as well. We were dumping nectar in here. Now it's mostly water. Yeah, it's pretty warm over here now. What we got? Pinch pepper seed? Sure. We do have access to pinch peppers now. Not that we're currently doing anything with that. We have slime. Amazing. Can go in the bin. Although this bin seems to be for liquefiables. That should not be high priority. Not care about that. How the flux is looking. Plants are getting a bit hot. We're aware of that. Floxes are looking fine. Seems like you're pretty close to this game done. Okay, so the gas in here is pure. And everything is hooked up. So now let's actually just make it so you can't go in or out. That one's kind of flooded, but whatever. So send a green signal if above 1000. And now we have actual clean oxygen. And I'm only using one pump because this is not going to produce 1 kilogram per second on average. So we shouldn't expect this pipe to be full. But that's good. That should provide a lot of help. And it's not going to help all of these, though. So let's actually cut this off. Maybe we just have it fill up this one for now. And then it can go back in here and recirculate. Whatever. We'll play around with it. We do actually just want to set up a few more of these all over the place. Maybe that's the next thing to do. Temperature plates are melting, that's good. Wait, why am I building these with polluted ice? I said that was a bad idea. I mean, I guess there's enough steam in here now that it's not an issue. I think I did it. I think I did it because the steam pressure was higher, but it all escaped, so it was not very helpful. Right, deliver the tallow, please. For any tiles that do not have it. Right, you can be removed. You will gradually melt and displace this. Maybe. We'll see. It's full of carbon dioxide here now because this didn't actually form a lock. Great. Good here. Approaching cycle 1000 on my Blasted Ceres. Well, just plundered an Nobium, asteroid for Nobium, and analyzed volcano. Just missed the active cycle, so I might try taking it too. Nice. So our tallow plan worked well up here, but that's because we caught it quickly. The duplicates have been very slow delivering the tallow over here, so it hasn't worked. I think we yellow alert this. You make temperature plates out of tallow? That'd be a nice way to get crude. I wish. No. You can put it on a... You can put it on a pedestal and do it one at a time. That's what we're doing. So, remove that. It is pretty conductive. Also, we formed a skin of regular water on this, so that's alright. So set this to refined metal. Now I guess you're going to start recirculating that and melting everything. Although at the moment it looks cool enough that it's not causing any issues. Let's see. Oh, this should be set to below 130. There you go. Which I think it generally will be. I guess we'll see. Go, nice cold metal. Right, that one is tallow as well. Okay, you're done. So remove. Remove. Oh, you're grabbing the unmelted lumps and putting them here, aren't you? I realized the mistake. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, you've literally just picked up that tallow and moved it there. We need to get you to dump another load. And now I need to get you to dump another one. This was a silly plan. Once you've all done it, then there shouldn't be an issue. We'll have to let all the CO2 out, but that should be fine, because we can just put like an airflow tile over here or something. So in fact, dig this. Right, there you go. So now remove. 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 So these ones already did melt, so that's good. So now this is sealed. So now we can just tile this and remove it again. I mean, it must be built in unoccupied space. Oh, we have to actually move the pedestal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, we can do that. And then that one can get removed. Then, yeah, we can do that now. We'll also dig this. You build all of this, that's good to see. Any progress on the steel? What? We have 800 kilograms. But it's not accessible because we haven't got a ladder here. That's fine. And also this whole area is blocked off. So that can go here. There you go. Yeah, so now all the steam is trapped. We have a lot of water in here, so that should all boil over time. Good. And then what do we want to do? So just a quick tile.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow, VMRD. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Whiskers sends their regards. Glad you're enjoying me farting around today. We are occasionally productive when we fart around, and that is happening at the moment. And now the duplicates of all their suits are doing alright. Not too much that the volcano is overpressured. No, because there's a little bit of water on the top here. I think this polluted water normally would be enough. But all the copper just came out and got dumped over here. I mean, apart from whatever's in the loader at the moment. Also, we've got our prerequisite tiny block. Isn't doing anything. There you go, remove the wood. And now we've got our vacuum. Wait, we haven't got our vacuum here yet, because this... But we've got our vacuums over... Oh, this one's a vacuum. Whatever, we'll, we could definitely just dump some crude oil on here. Do we actually just have, like, bottles of crude oil? Might have a couple lying around. I guess now is the point where we sweep it up. In here. Probably. And we can just dump it on the pedestal. You're still in the process of doing this. You just need to actually be able to access it. There you go. Now, we can definitely start planning out the stuff here. So turn this off. So we want airflow tiles. We want airflow tiles here. Mesh tiles here. We can do this without breaking the tree. Again, we'll just do regular tiles over here. So that can go... We will need to pump out the gas. So how about we put the gas pump over here this time? I can go there. This could go down here. And then we'll just leave a little bit here. We'll put some manual airlocks over here. That's fine. And these will obviously be regular tiles as well. Because I'd like to just pump this all into our suits and actually have some consistent clean oxygen so we can stop relying on just base waste at the moment. How are levels looking in here? It's still not looking great, but that's because there's a load of solid CO2 in here that's still melting. We're trying. Mari. Why are you idle? You need to dig the... Congratulations. And you also need to build a ladder here out of wood. There you go. Have fun. That can go... Yeah, you can climb over that now. That's fine. What we got? Sure, another oxygen. We actually sweep this up, please. We do need these buildings to function again. Right, the Bamini is in here. The Bamini cannot jump. We already knew this. The Bammoths seem to only jump onto 2-tile gaps. I guess we'll see how that goes. Yeah, now you'll all work again. That's fine. I think we disconnect you for now. I don't want to make more plastic. Probably fine. You're overly full. Because you're not actually pumping. No? Oh, you're out of filtration. Oh, yeah, you're out of filtration medium. Right. So we need... that was what we were going to do. We were going to automate this. Yes, yes, yes. So I guess we do this one level higher. Yeah, let's adjust this one a little bit and then use this as a template. I don't even mind the duplicates just putting stuff in a loader outside the sealed area for now. Wait, that just opened. They opened the doors to walk over it. Pretty funny. Perhaps this is not the best plan. Well, if we just lock the doors, it shouldn't matter, because they'll stay locked. We'll just make sure to actually lock them. And then that water sweeper can go here. And then we can just have a conveyor receptacle here. I'll put it in this corner up here, though. You're contemplating whether to use an oxalite conveyor belt to supply a room to then pump the suits for a dedicated spawn. Interesting. In terms of the wire, storage tiles work as an airtight means of passing solids through the deep load. It's true, we don't actually use storage tiles. We haven't researched them yet. Storage tile is here. Oh, we have researched them. Am I blind? They'd not be here? Storage. Oh, we don't have glass. Oh, whatever. I'm all of them. We could definitely make glass at some point, but I'm not that fussed at the moment. Or them. So, let's see. We also want a loader in here, don't we? I haven't left room in here for a loader. That's not very smart. Let's figure that out. So, yeah, we can do that easily. Because what we also want is to get the clay out of here. What I'll do is I'll just put a loader here for now. Cool. And then remove that and put a chute here, maybe? Probably just a chute. There you go. And then that wire can go there, that wire can go there. These people do seem to actually be doing stuff now. They're being productive. Right. Plume Squashes, let's keep planting these. We have 18 seeds now, that's good. So that's a whole row, isn't it? Things are obviously getting a bit hot, but we will have a solution for that shortly. Right, remove solid CO2. Giving me 400 kilograms of steel. Did you just make something out of... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, okay. These do not need to be made out of steel. So make these out of gold. There you go. Seems like you haven't actually been erupting. No, you have been erupting. This just hasn't been receiving any power. This has been blocked. Yeah, because I can see it dripping in there. Well, that's fine. How's the plan going over here? Plan is going alright. We've got some ethanol in here as our liquid of choice. That's probably fine. We will need to dig this out. That's alright. I think if we just dig this out, we'll be okay. Except for the actual bit where we want to house the oxygen. I think we could still figure that out somehow. So we need deodorizers over here. Then gas pump. There'll be one tile over here for a sensor. So that could be the Atmos sensor. Oh, I won't really be able to seal this room up, will I? To be honest, we could just put a door here and allow the oxygen to build up in here. I think that's probably fine. We can just get the dupes to come deliver stuff occasionally. We'll just set this up to work with them just delivering stuff manually for now, and then we'll figure it out. This is having a lot of fun with all the ethanol condensation, whatnot. I don't think we may not even ever have to tame this. So I think what we would want to do with this as well is we just want to go up here, and then we could go here, and then we can get around the other side of the tree. And then we could lock this off completely. Yeah, you're working now, that's good. Yes, you're a vacuum. You are obviously not heating up anytime soon. We do have some crude oil we can dump in here now, right? No, you haven't got around to doing that yet. What about the petroleum? That'll do, won't it? I guess not. So, right, that's all accessible again. The Nosh sprouts are actually growing. That's quite funny. Have you got a sub 1 gram metal conveyor packet? No, I do not. How do you do that? I usually just ignore it, but you're right, it should probably get removed at some point. Glad we're finally growing some more plume squashes. Okay, so it looks like all the water is running into here at the moment. Okay. I think that is actually what we wanted. I'm gonna boil this. You still need to make the rest of this stuff. You can disable these now. Okay, you're actually making the rest of the stuff. That's good. Yeah, we can remove this as well. I mean, this is working for now. Maybe just leave it like this. There's no polluted oxygen in here, which is oh, I say that it's starting off gas. Why is it starting off gas over here? The oil. Maybe it's because of this steam. Whatever. Timer sensors to periodically allow packets out once we cycle out into the room. Okay. So we would put a timer. So it would be an OR gate, wouldn't it? It would either be the timer or the thing. So that could go here. And then that wire would connect up here. Timer sensor. Wires are implicit OR gates. Oh, so we can literally just put the timer on the same line. We found another way to make OR gates even more useless. So I can just literally put it here and that'll be fine. I always forget the rules. I knew there was a rule to do with this, but I kept forgetting it, so I kept not doing it. Well, that's great. I think we can probably just dump some nectar here. Do that. We've got enough of it lying around. Right, we have our 1,200 kilograms of steel, so I can go in here. Let's actually put it over. Let's do our print. Barbecue, yes please. Then insulated pipe. That can go in there. That can bridge. Yeah. That can run past this as well, maybe? I don't think it will need it yet. If it's it's not a freezer. It's cooling the whole area. I guess we'll do this just for now, and we'll just see what it looks like. Put some gold pipe down here. And then that could just go in here. Then let's speed to it again. The liquid pipe thermosensor goes here. Automation one. And then the nectar, so that is going in here. And then we want to run it over this way. So probably do is go up here. And then we run it through this whole area. For now, I'll just do it with regular pipes. So we'll do it like this. In fact, we probably don't need to do it all that way. We could probably just do it up to here. And we'll just set it to -20. Doesn't need to be super duper cold. And then that's gonna, yeah. It's gonna go here. That's gonna get disconnected. And then we'll have some insulated pipe coming back down here. Oh, no. Here. And that will just run back over here. There we go. And that will keep all of this stuff down cold. This stuff should stay cold enough, I think, in general. Is the mercury level actually increasing in here? No. But no one's doing that. Okay. We have our jug of nectar. Yeah, sure. Just open this up. That. What else do we want to do? So the other question is, how on earth are we going to power all of this? We need to start actually dividing our power into transformers. Because this is definitely going to overload a wire. Usually we set up our transformer spine once we've got a Thermo Aquatuner up. Now, this area is completely useless, and it's the bottom of the base. So I elect that we just make a horizontal transformer spine here, right in the middle of the map, and then we don't have to worry about anything else. And all the ranches can go above it, all the whole base stuff can go above it. It's all fine. And then we can put some kind of big machine down here in this space that we know is free. So let's actually start digging all of this out, I think. We'll investigate that. Oh, Tech Rock. It's going alright. We are bimbling along. We have got the Copper Volcano working for us. We are having some liquidy shenanigans over here. This is definitely a very normal thing for liquids to do. I've just set up some rough volcano tamers just to get a little bit of steam power going and just actually get the metal out. Right, let's try this again. As long as there's no gas in there, that's fine. There's 100 kilograms of steam that got in here. Well, that's awkward. We've still got enough steam in here, that's alright. But yeah, what else is going on? So we got 3 Bammoths in here. We're getting some reed fiber out. We have actually got a little bit. We can make some more warm coats, maybe. And we're just about to investigate what happens with the Bammoths. So there is some gas in here. The liquid is not cooperating. Also, this tile is gross. Should get rid of this tile specifically. And then add... Oh. What that means, we can get some more igneous rock. Very obvious igneous rock. Which definitely exists. We haven't mined all of it out. Find snow tiles handy for building steam rooms. Thanks. Why on earth did they make the color mode so useless? There isn't a lot of igneous rock around. Hiding in very awkward spots. Guess we dig that out. Actually, yeah, go ahead and just dig all of that out. That's fine. There's a little bit more in here as well. We could just dump some more nectar in here. That seems like a good plan, honestly. Let's do it. But I don't think we're going to need a huge amount of cooling in here, just a little bit. Do we have any more lumen quarters as well? We have 2. Perfect. So now we can plant the lumen quarters. Yes, perfect. And then remove these wires. Casual 271,000 blueprint points. Nice. Wait, do you mean filament? You have 2,000. You have 271,000 filament. How? The game does not give you very much. Move that. Take this. Oh, shapes. Oh, that makes more sense. Now we do have some uranium, so we could just put a liquid uranium element in here, but I can't be bothered. I don't think we'll need to. But yeah, my goal today is just to get the rest of these tamers sorted out and to get the Plume Squashes cooled. That's the main thing. Once the Plume Squashes are cooled, we can really go ham on the Bammoths. Also, look at these guys. So they can climb all the way through here, which means we actually need to sweep this out. They can climb all the way through here and then let themselves out. Because you're going to decrease your body temperature too much wandering through the polluted water. Hello, do the pedestals allow 1 kilogram of liquid? Is that vanilla? I haven't seen it done before. Yes, they do. When you put liquid on a pedestal, it only delivers 1 kilogram. So if you want exactly 1 kilogram of liquid on a tile to then empty, that's how you do it. Very handy. Hope you're doing well, IR Vivi. Eventually have the goal of venting the atmosphere into space. Yes, we haven't even got to that point yet. Alright, so we know the Bammoths can get out of here, and we also know they can't get back in. So... does that affect our plan? I don't think it does. I think it does because they can't actually get down to this gap. But this door will be open. Why not? We've ended up with some floxes stuck in the door. That is dumb. They do occasionally climb in here to get drowned. Does not seem to be happening quickly enough. Oh, it looks like you just climbed in and then climbed out. That's interesting. Now we just need pedestals that allow for 3 liters and 5 liters, and we can recreate puzzles for a few dozen puzzle games. Yes, I know what you're talking about. That's quite fun. So let's see. So this door gets opened automatically to let them through. So I don't think that's actually an issue. I think that functions by design, because the Bammoths will be able to climb down here when... yeah, they'll be able to climb down here when this is open. So let's set the critter sensors here again. We'll start figuring out all the automation. And then the drowner is going to go here. So let's actually stick a pile here. Put that there. And then we can start figuring out all this nonsense. So auto sweeper would go here. Then we need a critter sensor in here as well. That goes here. Then we figure out all the automation. And obviously we put a few loaders in there, but that's fine, I can wait. So, we know the filter gate needs to go in here. So that goes underneath. That leads to this door. Plugs in here, this plugs in here. That wire goes into the AND gate, which goes here. I'll explain this in a minute once it's all built. You know the drill. That goes there. We have the NOT gate, which comes around this. Goes in the respective ends. Because that end is the door, not the AND gate. There. And then we need this signal to go around this. So I think what we actually do, we bridge this. Then we disconnect this. Remove this. Put in another bridge here. That wire goes here. And then that bridge goes... yeah, we just set up the drowner exactly the same as before. The main difference being we should probably be shearing... again, we probably should be shearing these guys before we finish this off. But I'm going to be honest, I just want to actually get the meat first. So, wire there for the door. Wire here, wire here. Oh, that's the knot gate. Hold on. So... So that's the knot gate. Okay. I will look at your question in a minute, Mr. McGarg. I'm just trying not to go crazy. So AND gate goes here. There we go. And then that's the door. On this tile, we'll put, I don't know, water. Nectar, maybe? We'll put some nectar in here. These Bammoths do, in fact, drown. But that's fine. We'll wrangle you. And then anything else in the automation? Yes, just a bridge. Sadly, they don't spawn fully grown to shit, even though it looks like it. No, you're right. Actually, now I think about it, you're right. Because that one did just spawn, and he's not fully grown to shear. Okay, well, I feel a bit less guilty about murdering them. Right, so that's why I can just go here. I'm already crazy. Well, I don't want to get more crazy. Right, hook that up there, and then that's all good. And then I'll explain what this all does in a minute. I'm making my first industrial block. I make a 2 tiles tall aquatuner with steam turbine on the top. I have no idea how much water I should put in that room. Yeah, Laden Swallow's right. Put about 100 kilograms per tile. That's usually what I do if I'm not being lazy and eyeballing it. Right, so we've got some polluted ice in here. It's a fairly large amount. That's alright. We'll put some nectar in here as well. This is going to be more than the required amount of water. And then I'll get someone to come sweep this. And hopefully it'll all work out and it'll push everything in. We'll see. There's a few gases in here. Maybe we can just tile some of the gases later on. Right, who's doing this? Over at this. I definitely have a habit of just eyeballing it and being lazy. So just ignore what I'm doing. Just ignore what I'm doing and you'll be fine. We've got 4 Bammoths in here now. Why? This should be set to a higher priority. Oh, we turned it down because this isn't finished yet? Fair enough. I'm sure there's going to be lots of problems with this. Because we're just adapting it from the hatch design. I will do a video about proper ranch design for the Fluxes and the Bammoths at some point. Okay, I think we're done with this then. Right, we have nectar, we have polluted water. So the aim of that was to push out the gases from these tiles. Now, we do regrettably have a mixture of 2. So what we could do is we could build this here, delete one of them, and then delete the other. And that should work. And then what I also want to do is put a tile here. And then we can make a vacuum there as well. I like doing this with the vacuums just so I can keep walking in there, but it's also heat sealed. Is there a reason to make it as wide as my industrial block, or should I make the steam room just the steam turbine wide? The width of your steam turbine bit would depend on how much steam you actually want to process. So, one will be fine if you're just self-cooling the steam turbine. If you're producing about 300 kDTUs of heat, you would use just one self-cooled steam turbine. If you're doing more than that, then you would have an actively cooled one that would do up to 850 kDTUs. Or you can make it wide enough that you can just have a load of self-cooled ones on there. So you'd add one steam turbine per 300 kDTU. That's often what I do. Okay, this is looking reasonable. Did Nectar seriously freeze here, or did I just not do anything? Move this. Try this again. Nectar, please. You start using snow tiles to evacuate the gases and melting them for 30 kilograms per tile. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right. We could totally just put snow tiles in here. I mean, it's not cold enough to melt them yet, but that would normally be a good way of doing it. Agreed. How's our nectar stocks looking? Okay, nectar stocks are looking good. I'm not sure it's going to be enough to completely fill the loop yet, but we can try. So that would just go... okay. Cut that off. This would go... here. That can be radiate. I have not set the time conditions. But... let's see. So we just want it to be green 1 and then red 599. It did the job. It did get rid of the little packet. That's good. We haven't got one on here yet. Can we fit one in here? Yes. No. Yes? Yes. We can do that in all these rooms. That's fine. You haven't got any oxygen. Why not? Because you haven't been running. Because you're out of power. Because your wire broke. The Band-Aid. If I've ever seen one. This auto sweep has also been turned off. Yeah, so what we'll do is ladder, 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 and then we'll start setting up our transformer spine in here. And that's probably what we'll do next stream. And then we won't have to worry about the breaking wires anymore. Now I've actually got some power generation. I do like that the dupes have been getting athletic trained this whole time, though. Yeah, so now we've got a load of carbon dioxide in here. It's kind of spread out because there's not enough polluted water in here. Which we could easily solve by pouring more in here. So maybe...
Thanks for the raid!
Brand! Hello! Hope you're doing well. What are you up to? How have you been? I'm Arizi Gaming. We do a lot of oxygen not included mostly, but we do also hang out with the fish and have fun. Have you been doing FTL? It's a Thursday. I don't normally stream on a Thursday. We normally stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Also, my plant has completely uprooted itself, so that's fun. Hello, Selectamo. Hope you're doing well. We're on the Blasted Ceres asteroid, which is in part of the new Oxygen Not Included DLC. It's kind of like Reverse Oasis, except you're surrounded by a massive amount of cold snow. Cold enough to give your dupes frostbite. But it's going alright. We've mostly stabilized. At the moment, ironically enough, we're actually trying to set up a cooling network for the base. Because the plants we grow have to be very cold. The guys are doing alright. We got the little floxes, who are our source of wood. And we have our Bammoths, who are our source of reed fiber. And these guys like to be hot, and these guys like to be cold. But the food that these guys eat likes to be cold. So we're trying to navigate all of that, and it's a lot of fun. We have had a death. These guys are swimming around in liquid mercury down here. They're having a lot of fun. There's another fun element to the map. Yes, the heat pump, and also the space. I'm aware there's a few interesting things on this map, and we haven't discovered them all yet. Reindeer foxes are wood. Yeah, so their antlers are wood, and you shear them, and that's how you get your wood. And we're feeding that to the ethanol distillers, and that's turning it into ethanol, and then we're pumping that into our generator for power, and we're also pumping it into our plants so they grow for food as the Bammoths. So that's what these little plume squashes are. These guys eat the plume squashes, but they eat so many of them that we can't really have them in the same room. And also, they like their room to be warmer. So we've insulated this bit of the map. This bit, we're just dumping all of our waste heat into. And we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, these guys are pretty interesting. So they produce Bammoth patties. Can I find a Bammoth patty. They also produce these really big eggs. And you crush those, and that's how you get your phosphorite. That's how you feed these plants in here that the phloxes eat. So it actually forms a little loop where you can feed these guys with the products of these guys and vice versa. And then you have a load of free meat and free other resources, because these guys poop out the wood as dirt, and you get clay from the poop of these guys. So this gives you free clay and free dirt forever, which is definitely a thing that is useful. Alright, what we got? We got some coal, that's nice. We have some backup coal power plants whenever we're offered coal, so we'll definitely make use of that. Our duplicates require a load of skills. I'm not going to go crazy on this. Let's just give them all... Let's just give them all some skills that I know they're going to want later anyways. We'll give them all extra strength. Combination of woolly mammoth and bunny rabbits, woolly jumpers. Yeah, the woolly bullies. I don't want to give people too many skills because we haven't got all of our morale infrastructure up yet, and they can get quite demanding. But that's fine. Here you go. Yeah, I'm quite excited because we're going to set up our cooling loop. But we need to get the rest of this polluted water in here, I think. So let's just... If we yellow alert this, let's just see what happens with that. I'm hoping we just fill this all with liquid and then we can just get rid of the gas. Yeah, so there's just one bit of gas. So now we seal this. We seal that, and then we can probably just tile this. We could just put an airflow tile here as well. That would also work, I think. Let's do that for now. Give me all the artwork. We do actually have some extra reed fiber, so we could start putting some paintings in. That's not a bad idea. I'm thinking I could probably wait until later. We have a lot of sand that's formed in here because we were boiling a load of polluted water. That's alright. The nectar definitely shouldn't be freezing, so you should just, if you just empty this, it should pour out over here, and then we can actually seal this off with a vacuum. We've got it vacuum sealed on this side. What we're trying to do with these metal volcanoes is we're trying to vacuum seal them on both sides. They boil a load of water into steam, and then we're processing all of that steam for power, and that's how we're actually powering our base most of the time through these volcanoes. Except it's not quite working. Have you still got a heat leak, or have I just done something silly? I don't think you do still have a heat leak. You just haven't erupted in a while. Well, we'll see. Right, let's speed to it. It's alright. We'll see how that goes. Some ice has formed over here on our tank. Oh, well, our ethanol is backing up in here? Okay, that's pretty funny. How's the Mercury storage going? Not great. They haven't really been doing it. It's mostly a case of them sweeping it up. Oh, right. Okay, here's what we actually do. Sorry it's taken me so long to realize this. We're going to put in the Sweepy bots. He's going to keep sweeping it. I never do this. We're going to do it now. Also, it's going to take an absolute age to actually dig out that snow. Probably not. We've already dug out a fair bit of it. Also, we can dig all of this now. So that's nice. We never do this, but Sweepy is actually useful. So he's... Where is Sweepy? Have we researched Sweepy? We don't normally. Artificial friends. There we go. We're going to add an artificial friend to the colony. And his job is to sweep up all the liquid mercury off of this continuous floor, because nobody ever seems to do it. Right, the carbon dioxide has moved up here, so this should all be good to go. Then, the nectar that's going into this pipe, we're going to divert it and put it in here. And then we're going to fill our cooling loop with nectar, because nectar has the same specific heat capacity as water, which is very high, but it has a much better temperature range, which means we can cool it down and not worry about it breaking in the pipes. And these plants will need to be below sort of like -15. So that's what we want to do. We've set our temperature map mode so that anything that's too hot for the plants is green. So we want this all to be back to blue. And then we don't mind what's going on over here. But we can put Sweepy in here as soon as we research that, which shouldn't be very long. We can dig this out here as well. So what is the current priority? So I think it is cooling this, making sure we're actually growing all of our Bammoth food. And we'll remove that as well, and we'll finish those because that's annoying me. Right, you're covered in nectar now. So that's good. This room seems to be actually behaving now, which is also good. A little bit of power doesn't hurt. This seems to be back up to temperature now. And seeds for fishies later, yes. We will find the we'll find the fishies. Now, why are you all covered in food poisoning? Oh yeah, you're still using the outhouses. We never fixed this, guys. How warm is it over here now? It's probably warm enough that we could actually do a normal bathroom. It's probably worth doing at some point. Right, Sweepy, you're going over here. We need real bathrooms. We do. This is the longest I've ever put it off, but they have been coping, so I'm not complaining. Yes, this is an actual good use case for Sweepy. Right, you're building all of this now. That's good. I'll leave this here. Got some nectar here. We don't need to do anything with that for now. This will eventually melt, because we're going to heat everything up. Probably just seal this off. That's fine. And then that'll form a natural little liquid pile. Okay, we'll just put it here. You're starting to dig this out. I'll just copy and paste you down here now as we collect the Plume Squash seeds. It's all starting to come together. Now, we did have a really good transformer spine design, but I'm gonna start thinking about that once we've got our coolant network up. Good afternoon. Hello, K-Bright23. Hope you're doing well. I'm having a good time of the day. I also use our houses on my Frosty Planet and have them all fill up all the time. It's a mess. Yeah, so that's why we've got 4 of them. And that's why we put them all on priority 9. But yes, I agree. They're still a mess. It's awful. But we haven't had it backfire recently. So that's the important thing. But you're all delivering obsidian over here for now. That's fine. What other researchers do we want? We already have the glass sword. That's good. Probably the soda fountain. That would be good. Are there any more Bammoths? There is. There's this guy. We never grabbed this guy. We found another thermo nullifier thing. Frankly, there's just a lot of metal in here, so we should probably grab this. Even if we're not going to do anything else. And then we'll probably just come over here. Oh, there's loads of rock. Oh, we need all the rock. God, I forget how much of a rock shortage there actually is on this map. It's weird. I'm not used to rock being the thing we're running out of. There was one run where we ran out of rock, but that's because I had 400 rock patches and they were eating all of the rock on the map. That was not a good idea. Right, let's set this the same setting. So this copper is all too hot, so let's generate all our steam power until it cools down, and then it gets dumped in here. I'm liking that a lot. This is all doing things. We do actually need to put a wire up here as well. Now, how are we going to do this? There's no real good solution, is there? Well, then let's do a bad one. the wire going up here. What we'll do is we'll put 2 tiles over here. And then that way we don't have to open this gap up. But we will... seal this off. And then have our ladders go all the way up here. And our fire pole. There you go. That'll take a while for the dupes to do, but that's fine. We did eventually want to do this. That should not be priority 9. That should be like priority 7. The insulated tiles can be priority 9. So set this to priority 7, and then that wire can just continue to go this way. And then that could just go up here. I'm quite impressed that we've done this all and the tree is still working. Set this to above 1000. Automate this. Is it just oxygen up here at the moment? That was not correct. Here you go. It is just oxygen up here at the moment because it's too cold for the carbon dioxide. So that actually works pretty well. You need to set up mining ships to mine the obsidian mining point. Nice. Pleasantly surprised meteor showers and Frosty Planet are pretty tame and don't do any damage. Just need to clean up the snow after. Yes, I certainly appreciated that on Frozen Forest. That was how we actually got into designing our meteor defense system in the first place. That was the first time we defended against meteors since they were updated. Right, I think we dig this out. You're still finishing off that pipe. You're trying to finish this off. You've actually done all of this, except for the actual connection. Yeah. Okay. George's home is made out of steel. Quick, destroy it for steel. How's the decor looking? Probably not super high. It's pretty good. If we look at the thing, it's up to 28.4. I think this decor will be a lot easier to handle with all the wood blocks and everything. But we'll think more about that another time. We don't have the food yet, and we've got more important things to do. Yeah, that's priority 9 as well. That's my priority after finishing George's mission. You got Bammoth number 5 in here now? I think you do. That's good. You're actually starving. That's not good. These are now officially too hot, so... I believe our priority is correct. And now we just need to let the dupes actually get on with it. So, this is going to be manual use, and that's going to be filtration medium. So we can put anything in there. Wait, we don't have any filtration medium anywhere? We have 34 tons. Put that in there. And then this is going to be set to anything. And then that's all going to get dumped. Because we're not going back in here. So now we can lock all of these. And then this room should just function forever. And that should be fine. Why have we got more polluted water in here? Because some... Oh, because some ice melted over here and broke the nectar. That's the issue. It needs to be crude oil so that the nectar doesn't break. Now all the steam is escaping up here. You block themselves in somehow. It's so annoying. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that all the ice is melting. Because this kind of has just been leaking heat for an absolute millennium, but that's alright. This is also getting pretty hot now, but it's not so hot the ethanol is going to boil. I don't think I'll ever get that hot. And the gas in here is pure oxygen, so that's not an issue. Right, where's Sweepy? Sweepy! Oh, you need to build a Sweepy. Yeah, you need to actually build a... Are you trying to build Sweepy out of Mercury? Oh my god. The Auto Sweeper was trying to build Sweepy out of Mercury. That's not a good idea. There we go. Hold on. Right, Sweepy, have you been made out of Mercury? Oh my god, Sweepy has been made out of Mercury. Well, Sweepy, I hate to break it to you, but you're not long for this world. Are you not just going to melt? Okay. Okay, here's the funny thing. So, Sweepy is literally made of mercury. He is in a pool of liquid mercury. He is at the temperature of liquid mercury and he's not melting. I believe this is a dev oversight. Right, let's set this to priority. So, what's the plan? Why are they delivering all the mercury here? I'm not sure this plan was working. I mean, oh, you're delivering all the mercury here so that you can repair yourself, maybe? I don't know. We're just gonna leave it on priority 1 and see what happens. Let's just speed up, see what Sweepy gets up to. I was kind of hoping this was actually going to solve the problem, but maybe not. Even if not, Sweepy is very cute, so Sweepy gets away with it. And also does not feature in the majority of our runs, so that's fine. Right, let's just see what this guy does. So he is actually delivering everything. Starting the sweep. Do we want more than one Sweepy? Maybe. Whatever, we'll see. He seems to be melting right now. He's not melting, he's fine. He's working. He's working, he's mopping. Doing his best. He's above melting point. He's fine. Mass is 25 kilograms, that hasn't changed. He's just trying to sweep up the little blobs. He's getting some of it out, but not all of it. He is storing it up in his system. And it's not it's staying as a liquid. I saw him sweating mercury before he was in the dock. I think it's more that he was dropping it off in the dock and it was melting in the dock. Whatever, we'll let him crack on. We'll see if he fills the role. Why have we got polluted oxygen in here now? Game? You didn't build this? Is all this really frozen again? Well, I guess we're just going to leave that as an airflow tile for now. His properties list freeze vaporization points. He considers himself a liquid. Yeah. Low battery. He's using a lot of watts because he's mopping constantly. But I think he is actually solving the problem, because the problem was we were leaving the bottles around and the bottles were recondensing and melting. And thus the problem was never actually getting solved. We have a Phlox. Congratulations, you can join all the other Phloxes who are gradually getting drowned. Right, how's this looking? Almost there. Keep it up. You're doing fine. There's a Bammoth patty, that's what it looks like. Okay, we want to dump some nectar in here as well. So go ahead and dump whatever you can find on the map in here. And then that is the drowner. I said the dupes are behaving well, and then they just stopped cleaning out. So, good job. This will surely make Sweepy's job a lot easier. I think this has actually worked, though. That's good. I think we should do this a lot more, especially on these maps where we have all these liquefiables, because the bottling with the dupes does not seem like a viable solution. I think Sweepy can hop a one-tile gap as well, so it probably would be suitable to go up here. It's worth thinking about. Yeah, all the polluted water froze, all of it. We have many tons of ice down here. Not exactly what we want. Sweepy can't jump. Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought he could, but I haven't tested it. Right, there we go. So all the clay is being dumped in here. That's fine. We've got a load of other random stuff in here that is now also being... this room is... Whatever, I'm just going to forget about that room for now. You are still doing all of this. This needs to be priority 9 when you get to it. This needs to be priority 9 when you get to it. Then... we'll need to get all the gas out of here, so this needs to be a gas pump just to clean the room. So that can just go here. And that wire can just go like this. So that we can access all of it. It's fine. Right, let's leave it. Let's leave it continuing to go. Lindsay, you can... building? Absolutely fine. Fighting for Abe. No one else still running around in a suit, surely. No, I think we're good. Just having to go. Storing 11 kilograms. Is the mercury melting out of here? We've got... no, you're not storing 11 kilograms. You're storing many, many kilograms. What is going on? The interface is not revealing how much is actually being stored. Is it remelting out of the dock? Could be. No, that's a solid block of mercury, a very small blob. Man, I don't know. We're just gonna let Sweepy get on with it. Oh, look! The Nectar is going through here. Right, okay, so now the Nectar needs to be... send green signal if above minus 20. Right, now you can start running and actually cooling the Nectar. And then that's actually going to start cooling the base. And now all the plants should start behaving. And then this should all start boiling fairly soon. Hopefully. And then all the gases should escape up here. I say soon, it's going to take a while probably. I don't know, maybe not. We have got a lot of nectar in here. It's not quite full. That must be said. They're actually cooling these down. We may need to put a couple of radiant segments. So what I'm going to do is put some radiant segments here, here, here. Yeah, that seems fine. Why do you use different liquids for the steam room? I mean, the aim was to get it so all the gas got pushed out. So all the gas has been pushed out now because the liquids have melted. So now there's no gases in the room because we want all of the gas in here to be steam. And the nectar will stay. The nectar will stay as a liquid because it boils at 160 degrees. So that's going to form a liquid lock. Well, that's the intent anyways. I think we just want to deliver a little... I think we just want to deliver a pedestal's worth of nectar here now. Rather than have it pour off of this. This needs to be done immediately though. So that's the plan. And it usually works pretty well. What's all this stuff we've researched? The thermosensor? Thermoregulator? Oh right, the soda fountain. Oh yeah. All these things. You like to see it. So... pedestal goes here. Temperature is this now? It's about 4 degrees. Yeah, they're not quite there yet. They're getting there. And then we want some more segments. Are we out of... what? It's got an unreachable toilet. What is going on with you guys? What is your situation? Oh! Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, dig all of this. Yeah, that needs to be removed. Very funny. What is breaking? All the wires. I mean, that does make sense. I think we needed to actually set up the transformers first. But I also don't want to starve. Does seem to be getting colder in here again, though. Worth a shot. Okay, so we'll disconnect this for now. Sorry, we're not playing Don't Starve. Oh, yes, we are. 3. Oh, the wire's broken for this? Okay. I have a fix. There we go. We do need our nectar. Oh god. Electric Boogaloo. Right, this ladder is getting extended down here as well with our remaining plastic. CO2 is still sorting itself out. Look! The Mercury! It's all gone! Hooray! Sweepy has done the job. There's still some shenanigans going on. But, we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. You're gonna grab all the seeds as well. And get rid of all the debris. Nightbot continues to do work. Yeah, have fun digging all this snow. I know you guys like to dig. I mean, I did kind of ask you to do this. Put a bit of nectar here, please. Now, I don't think this is going to require a whole Thermo Aquatuner's worth of cooling. It is possible that we set this up to use a thermo sensor as well. So that if the room gets too hot, we stop running it. That would probably be sensible. Except, we need to be able to access all of the Mercury first. So Friday 9, dig that, please. More pee, great. Keep peeing everywhere. You should not be dumping Mercury in here. We still ended up with more Mercury over here. How many seeds have you got in here? You're probably going to end up with thousands of seeds in here. You've got 400 seeds in here. This is actually going to get filled up with seeds. Not exactly the plan. There's no way I can configure this to not store certain things. Bree! Hi, Leofar. Hope you're doing well. Alright. TechRock's been very smart. TechRock has found a way to get rid of, to fend off Nightbot. A shame. How many Bammoths do we have in here now? Still only 5. We've still got 1 starving. Not ideal. This is set to priority 9. Right, are you sure there's no resources for these? Let's try making it out of something else. Try making it out of copper. We do have all this stuff, you just can't access it. This is broken again, so we're leaking all the steam out of here again. Great. At least Nightbot is stopping the actual links we're intending it to stop. Saw a dead moth fall off the lamp. Right, Nectar, please. So, are you gonna dig up this next? What's the situation with accessing various things? Why can we no longer access various things? Oh, because this melted over here. Oh, that's very funny. You know what? We'll dig this up. That's how we'll solve the issue. Still on Shapes Addiction? Nice, nice. Shapes does look like a fun game. I'm looking forward to playing it in future. When I figure out how to solve the various issues. We do need a wire over here. Here you go. Yeah, it does look fun. More skills. More skills. Digging for Mima. Digging for Rowan. Seems good. Yeah, I tried. I bought it, and I tried running it, but I was getting lots of FPS drops, like lots. I was not a big fan of. Are we out of fertilizer? No, there's no way we're out of fertilizer. You just haven't been harvesting these. Right, so we actually do need to harvest these. So priority 9, please. While we're getting the Bammoths online. Maybe just need a restart. Have I tried again? No, I refunded the game. I have enough stuff to do, Leofar. It would have been nice to give it a try, but I'm perfectly content to wait for it to come out of early access before trying again. I got it refunded as Steam credit. Nice excuse. Man, I wish I had time to play all the video games I want to play. Okay, this is all vacuum now. That's reassuring. The liquid's still nice and cold, but it's not really transmitting too much. We have built a radiant pipe segment. We are actually building some now. That's good. Let's keep doing that. More copper. And I don't think we care about that bottom one. So we keep going up here. There we go. And now that should get some of the heat out of this. Or it should get some of the heat into this, I should say. It does kind of look like it's already working. You're still looking a bit glum. Well, right, so the Plume Squashes, they should be going in here. This conveyor rail should be loading them. You're set to Plume Squash only. You're set to Plume Squashes as well. These are all priority 9, so these should get built right away. It's going to take a while for this to melt all of the ice as well. That is definitely a problem. Right, what else is going on then? Can actually access this now, right? Go navigation. Yeah, you can come in here now. That's good. Right. We're still waiting for that. This volcano is never going to have any issues. So we'll just leave that for now. We could probably analyze it as well. In fact, now that we have suits, we can definitely analyze stuff. We did build this chute all the way up here, but I think we let the guy go in the suit for now. Do we bother analyzing anything else? Probably not yet. Yay, you're eating the squash. You're eating the stuff. The only issue is one of the Bammoths isn't reaching it in time, and they're all hungry. So that's not a... But soon we will start producing an excess of this. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Right, so this nectar is going through here now. How much more do I want to cool it by? Do I want to cool it more? Probably do need to put in some more segments. So probably here, 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 here. And then probably another one. I don't think there's any real neat way of doing it. I think we'll just do it here. And we just keep adding more segments until it actually gets cool enough. You're trying your best. So now we empty the nectar, and then that stops the heat being conducted, because that should form a vacuum without any issues. I have a lot of... Holy shit. Well, the fish are going to eat those. Right, give me a second. Let me shine. I did not fully consider that. There are some fish that are very good at eating. I guess we're about to find out if Whiskers is one of them. Oh well. They always seem to bugger off eventually, so I'm not that worried. Spicy tofu. Ooh! Ooh! We got spicy tofu! And we got George. This means we can feed George spicy tofu. So all we need to do now is go over here and deliver spicy tofu. Deliver it. Very important task. I guess grabbing the wood is important as well. Nice. Sleep well, sleep tight, don't let the poke shells bite. I'll try not to let the mosquitoes bite. That was a significant oversight. But that's fine. Spicy tofu for Spicy George, indeed. Yeah, you're all eventually starting to melt. You're all a bit cooler again. Yeah, you're actually starting to get to that point now. That's good. I think this one Bammoth is going to starve. It's kind of sad. We do have 7 Bamini eggs, though. That is a good sign. We do also need a wire over here. I can just go in here. Right, did we feed George? I think this needs to be yellow alert. So we need to make sure it gets fed to George before it goes off. Who's doing this? Rowan. Rowan's on the job. Good stuff. George thumbnail, maybe? Probably not. Probably the Thermo Aquatuner. Maybe the Plume Squashes if we get them all growing again. We're probably going to keep going for another half an hour, so we've got some time to fix some things. Did you drop half of the Spicy Tofu? You did. Because we didn't yellow alert it. Right, here you go. enjoy your food, George. There we go. We've got to stop yellow alerting everything. The thumbnails. The hermit loved his food. Yes, we'll continue going. 27% of the way to the decor threshold. Amazing. Right, so now we set Spicy Tofu again. There you go. Now you can enjoy all that. Look! They're all growing! It's working! Yes! So, minus 14 is the actual temperature, so let's just set this to minus 14. We don't actually need it to be much colder. And we also don't want this running all the time, because our infrastructure is not set up to handle this yet. Yeah. Yeah, it's having fun. Move that bridge. Then put this back. We'll need to bridge this as well. Why is this? Bridge that too. And then this one we'll just fix. That's alright. We got some petroleum here now. Something got messed up somewhere. Well, good to see that's working. Right, speed up. Speed up a little bit. This loop should keep filling with more and more nectar because these plants aren't growing. Why not? Oh, it's too hot. Should we move the nectar plants? The answer is probably yes, but the question is where do we move them to? Somewhere on the loop, because I don't want to fill this with more nectar. This was always a temporary position. Put them in here, but that's where we're heating everything up, so that doesn't make any sense. We could put them in here, but we'd have to remove the manual generators and put them up here. Also, we want the base part to actually be warm. Maybe. Okay, here's what we do. Maybe we just move the tree over here for now. It's a possibility. Also, we do actually have lots of oh, I thought we had lots of wood. But we're all out of wood now. You just discovered locker clothes are made of coal when they turn into refined carbon on the niobium raid. Nice. Very exciting. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get to steam on this, but it is vacuum sealed. So this will heat up and eventually melt all of these literal tons of ice in here. We'll have a lot of fun with that. 2 out of 5 inputs blocked. What? Oh, the liquids. Oh, okay, that's fine. We just keep moving it further up every time the heat catches. For now, maybe. That's it's a possibility. Oh, that's actually... Here we go. If we cut that tile off, we put a farm tile there, and then we can complete it. No? Really? Very funny, guys. BOA could store lumen crystal in storage bins and deconstruct the support for the bin for floating lights. I have seen people do that. We don't really have enough lumen crystals for that yet. But yes, that's a good way of... Because you can stack them so tightly you can condense the light and make it a really strong point light source. That's very clever. But for now, we're just going to keep doing it like that. Problem is, the lights are producing all the heat. And we actually have plenty of bonbon tree seeds. Unlike the usual situation with arbor trees. So this should work quite well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I think this is generally gonna get pretty cold. Maybe we do set it to -20, just so there's a bit more of a buffer. Because these are still popping around. We'll just do it by experimentation until it gets to the level we want. Right, Drowner is done. That's good, so we can remove that. Let's leave it there for now. We'll still fiddle around with it. Then we need to set these to the exact same things as these. That goes there. Goes there. This is set to above 5. And then we only actually want 4 in the bottom one. So we'll set this to above 3. Help if I actually set it. Above 3. And then that will allow the whole system to store 16 Bammoths, and then at which point this will turn on. This is set to 5 seconds. These are set to below 1 critters and eggs. Then this one should be set to below 1. Right, here's how this whole setup's going to work. So, what will happen is the Bammoth will hatch into a Bamini, and it can't climb over here. The Bammoth can climb up here, and it can also climb down here while this door is open. When it does, and it enters this room, the door will shut behind it, and then 5 seconds later this door will open. The Bammoth can then wander randomly into this tile, and then this door will close, because it's no longer in this room. So then it will get shoved through this door into this room. And then once this room is full up, this door will open, and when it drops, it will drop into this room instead. Oh, we've got more Mercury in here. This needs to get swept up. And then this one will open, and then when all of the ranches are full, then this door, this signal will activate, which will stop this door from opening. No, it will stop this door from... It will stop this door from opening. At which point the Bammoths will end up in here. This door will open, and then the Bammoths can wander into the drowning chamber, at which point they'll get drowned, because the door will close behind them when they enter this room. And thus all the Bammoths will automatically turn into meat, and then we can take the... Let's see. We've got quite a lot of room in here for conveyors. So, the meat... So, which one's the meat? We've automated the delicacy of Bammoths. Indeed. So the meat is going to go on this conveyor to the kitchen. And it's going to be a lot of meat from this, so that's good. So that's going to go over here. That's going to bridge delivery. Works. I thought the nerf doesn't fall anymore. Nope, not as far as I know. That's how I've been resupplying all these flux ranches. So hopefully not. And then this one will just go around here. In fact, that will just go down here. There we go. That's genius. Yes, we did a video on it. It's on the YouTube channel. The specifics of the build were designed for hatches, sweetles, and grubs. You don't have to tweak it for the floxes. The main thing with the floxes is it's actually more food efficient to egg crack them and turn them into omelets. But I didn't quite figure out how to do that yet. So for now, we're just turning them into meat. It's a marginal difference. And also, we should really be shearing these guys before we eat them as well. So we could do what we did with the Drecos in our Dreco video. Anything that doesn't climb walls, yeah, correct. So we could do what we did with the Drecos and just deliver them via critter pickups and drop-offs. Deliver them to the shearing room, and then set the critter pickup in that room to a lower priority in the shearing station. Hopefully they all get sheared. And then you dump them somewhere. But I didn't really fancy doing that today. Or on this run. And the Bammoths come out without any scales, so I think we would just murder the Bammoths. Actually, what's the mechanism for critters to climb walls? When the target even disappears. So the dropper build does not work with those critters. We have a video about Drecos where we do just a normal delivery build that works with Drecos. So that's what you would do. Well, that's what I would do anyways. Put flox eggs into storage bin, incubators to store enough to replace populations. Yep, that's the way you can do it as well. Sure. Yeah, food's going up again. That's good. Right, bonbon tree is growing. That's nice to see. Does seem like we're using up all the wood. Makes sense. Because it is being automatically delivered now. It's all being turned into ethanol. We have a large amount of ethanol being stored up. And also, we set this flux ranch so it was primarily producing the wood for the ethanol to feed these guys. And hooray, they're all done. All the pike apple, all the plume squashes are growing at the right temperature now. That's good. Don't you only have like 50% scales with one like Bammoths? The Drecos come out at 100%. So you can shear them immediately and then kill them. Unless they've changed that since I did them. So we can't have a one tile wide room. They randomly walk onto a floating island to drop them down a hole. We open a door they stand on. I mean, this is how I do it. There's definitely other ways of doing it, but this is the way that makes sense to me. And when it finishes, you end up with the guy stuck in here. This guy's gotten stuck in here just because of lag, but that's fine. I don't know. There's probably a few different options, honestly. So long as it works, I don't really mind. Right, more skills. They're queuing. I guess they are. Looks like something's wrong with Ari, food poisoning, okay. That does make sense, we're still doing all this crap. Someone destroyed a tile. It's very funny. I never spot when the dupes destroy the tiles. Let's replace it with a mesh tile. I think that's what we'll do in general if we've got a missing tile. Do we have any more Lubin quarters? No. Not yet. Okay, that's fine. Right, well, this is all a good sign. Some Mercury got in here. That's not good. Actually, I guess it is kind of good. No, it's not, because the Mercury's all going to immediately... No, it is going to stay a liquid. Okay, that works. We have 4 different liquids in here because of all the ice melting. That's very funny. Got a snow tile here. No reason to have the wash basin set up in both directions. I've got them set up here, and it's one-way access. So they enter the bathroom, and then they always come out via the sink. And they don't queue up for the sink, as far as I know. So I set up one sink per bathroom. But we definitely need to fix this. This will be this will be a priority next time. Oh my god, look at how many wires are breaking now. Yeah, it's too much. We can't actually fix all of this. Oh! Oh, you're making it out of Mercury! Game, stop making things out of Mercury. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. We're just delivering annoying liquids everywhere. Great. Make more out of Mercury. No. Stop encouraging me. I was wondering why this was happening. Okay, we'll give that a try. Looks like we did miss a couple of these. Somehow. Which is a way to set new materials, it's fine for the game to auto-pick. Yeah, I did think, actually. I thought they specifically changed it so that certain materials wouldn't get auto-selected. But I guess they just forgot to implement that feature. Because I remember the devs specifically acknowledged it was going to be annoying. And they said they had a solution. So, I wonder what that was. But I'm fine with the mercury here. It's not like the mercury is going to turn into a gas in these conditions. Let's see. CO2 has dropped again. So now it's probably worth adding the airflow tiles back. So that we can actually get the CO2 back in here for the plants. Did we save all of these guys? No. One of the Bammoths did starve. But I think you're all getting fed now. I mean, I guess we'll see. You guys are hungry buggers. Also, this isn't actually enough Plume Squashes to feed everyone. So I think we were going to have some spare ones somewhere. This straight up isn't going to work. All the wires are breaking. Right. I think we save it here for now. Cycle 200. We did actually sort out the Aquatuner. We're cooling down our Plume Squashes. We're making progress. We also sorted out this. So now all of our deodorizing is happening automatically. We're storing up a nice amount of oxygen for our suits over here. That's getting mixed in with all of this. Is it? No. We'll just do this. Then we should never have any problem ever again. Surely. We are also planning on doing this, but the dupes do actually need to get around to it. It's going to take some time. And, yeah. So, next time we stream, we will put in the transformers. Because this is a desperate situation now with the wires breaking. We do have lots of refined metal, so it's not like it's actually costing us anything, but we need to fix it before we make the base any bigger. And Sweepy's really been trying. It's not worked. He's filled it with, like, 1,000 kilograms of seeds. So I think we need a seed storage. So maybe that's what we turn this into. All the seeds can go in here. Then maybe that will solve the problem. We'll see. Yes, the Mercury is being very annoying. What is the thumbnail going to be? I think it is just going to be George, you know. It's fine. Right. Who are we going to go raid? Let's see. do. Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching. If you're still here from Rand's raid earlier, thank you very much for sticking around. I do appreciate the company. Rand was a big inspiration to me. I used to watch him a lot when I was doing my PhD. And I really appreciate the ability of streamers to keep people sane when...
Killer fish.
Oh my god.
Killer fish from San Diego.
Excellent,
I don't know
thank
what
you.
I am, but
You're
I taste
first.
really good. I'm a killer fish.
You're definitely
Hello.
first. No one would
I'll
be
be
first the
your
entire
killer fish
stream.
for the evening.
We had
Thank you.
4 people watching us for like the first half an hour, so I guess nobody realized that first hadn't been taken. That's very funny. Anyways, thank you very much for hanging out. If you want to see when I'm going to go live normally, feel free to follow me on Twitch if you're not already, and you'll get a notification when I go live. I usually stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7:30 to 10:30-ish, and not sure what I'm doing over the next few days. I did have plans to go see family, but now I don't. So I'll keep you posted on the Discord if we do any more streaming. I'm eager to make progress in this playthrough. There's also the YouTube where we upload all the VODs, and if you miss a stream, it's all there. It suggested to me, and I assumed it was broken. You're all assuming the channel points reward is broken. That's very funny. It wasn't, but yes. Yeah, feel free to go check out YouTube. We have videos about ranch design on there, as well as other things. Let's go find someone to raid. Who are we going to go raid? Lots of people on. Let's go raid someone playing Shapes. Shapes looks like a fun game, and I'm eager to try it when the performance issues are no longer an issue for me. We're gonna go raid Casimir. If you have any fishy emotes or sentiments, feel free to send them Casimir's way. And I will see you later. Not exactly sure when. Take care.